Welcome, everyone, to a new season of the End Grant Nothing Quite. Like the first game of a brand new season.
Here we go.
So many possibilities.
You know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And it's Pippen in at the small forward position. Hardaway, the pass to Stoudemire. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hardaway. Cavaliers with a rebound.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Payton, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Higgins, pass to Gilmore. Excellent D there from Reed. Here's Dumars, guarded by Edwards. And that one good.
Showing off the dribble moves, able to create for himself. I love it.
Now Philadelphia with it. Hardaway, the pass to Gilmore. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Defensive foul.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they haven't made the postseason since 1998. This group of Cavaliers is making their own history now.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant. Trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, BA. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. It doesn't bother him.
Pass to Lucas. Here's Dumars, guarded by Edwards. Here's Pippen, and that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Here's Gilmore.
This is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
They're doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but his defenders keep forgetting to box him out. He continues to just make them pay.
Here's Dumars. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. No good that time. Oh, good D by Edwards. Hardaway against Payton. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Gilmore. Here's Stoudemire. Fires from deep. Higgins shot is good.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Cavaliers trail by 5. Payton passes to Lucas. Oh, trains the 19-footer.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Hagan. From downtown. It's hauled in by Lucas.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Payton passes to Lucas. Now Payton. Here's Lucas. Rebound by Stoudemire. Payton against Hardaway. Pass to Stoudemire. Last year, the teams that made an arc transitioning from defense to offense. In third, Philadelphia.
It seemed like almost every time they forced an error, they converted on it. Not just winning turnovers, but taking them to the bank.
Pass to Dumars. Tipped. Here's Terry, guarded by Peyton.
Give me attitude any day of the week. Joakim Noah trying to fire up his teammates.
Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Camby. Here's Dumars. Pass to Pippen from outside the arc. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Here's Terry, guarded by Peyton. And here's Edwards. Shot from the top of the key. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
It doesn't matter where on the floor Anthony Edwards is. That shot mechanic's so pretty, so fluid.
Well, Doris, we've heard Anthony Edwards declare himself as the best player in the league.
But BA, when you got the game to back it up, you don't mind putting yourself out there. And Anthony Edwards has charisma, highly skilled, and he's fierce when it matters most. Look out for the Ant-Man. You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely. An easy 2 on the layup. Edwards got 6 points.
And now, almost all their points come from the paint.
And we've got a timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Thompson, he's checked in for the Sixers. Allen comes in for Anthony Edwards.
Substitution on the court.
McCollum looks around. Camby, the pass to Boosie. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Terry. No made baskets yet. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Doris Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, BA? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:21 left in the first quarter. Here's Boosie. And he'll draw the foul. We'll head to the line for 2. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area. And so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And he's good on the second. Here's Terry. A minute 4 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Thompson. And here's Portis. He's covered by Hart. Portis, the pass to Allen. Yep, count it. And the 76ers lead by 4.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Here's Boosie. 41 seconds left in the first. McCollum outside. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Puts it up from 17. Hart can't hit.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
There's the drive. Terry's shot is good. Now it's a 6-point Philadelphia lead.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here's Boosie. To the paint. Here's Camby. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
He may give up a little size, but has the balance to hold his own.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. They've got Dylan Brooks. He's out there with Josh Hart. And it's Reed in it to 5. Hardaway from outside. Sends it home from three-point lane. Hardaway's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Boosie. Pass to Reed. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three.
And the 76ers making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, Bud.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.O. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Cleveland again missing. Philadelphia leading by 4. Here's Edwards. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
Doris, one of the most physical guards in the NBA, Anthony Edwards.
If you want to talk about a prototypical NBA body, it's Anthony Edwards. He's got size, strength, athleticism, but beyond that, he's so skilled. 3-level scorer, versatile on the defensive end, fearless when it matters. Anthony Edwards may be the next face of the league.
Still no points. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. The shot by Boosie, no good. The 76ers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Thompson, no good. The Cavaliers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Pippen. He nails it, and we're tied. Pippen's got 11 points.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to fit deep.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Gilmore, guarded by Reed. They grab their own miss. Gilmore, shot is good.
But you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Payton against Hardaway. Pass to Dumars. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Stoudemire. Outside Hardaway. Inside. 5 on the clock. Here's Hagan. Rebounded by Pippen.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Payton. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Philadelphia shooting it at 52%. Now here's Edwards. 7 points in the game. Pass to Hardaway. And he lobs it up top. Payton with a steal. Here's Pippen. Here's Dumars. Rebound by the 76ers. Stoudemire's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Hardaway. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Hardaway's got 5 points in the quarter. Payton passes to Pippen. Payton against Hardaway. It's Reed, high post.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
Second team foul. Substitution for your 76ers.
Pass to Pippen. There's a screen. Here's Dumars. Just 5 to shoot. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the 76ers. Lets a 3 fly. Pass to Terry. Here's Hagan. Off the mark there with a 3.
And even after airtight defense like that, still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Here's Payton. The shake. And the layup is good. Payton's got 5 now.
They're really working the paint now.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Allen, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. Philadelphia, number 1.
The steals numbers only tell part of the story. This was a team that made trouble for every opponent with their incredible effort on the defensive end.
Here's Portis. Pass to Terry. Portis with a screen on Payton. Terry's shot is good. 5 points in the game.
You don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Now here's Payton, tightly guarded. Outside Hart. Here's Dumars. Allen defending. Outside Payton. From deep 3-point range. Hagan pulls it down.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And the shot goes in. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Payton with it. He's got 5. And the dunk to finish it off. Oh, beauty.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's Hagan. He's got 5. And the layup is good off the glass. Hagan's got 4 points this quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Dumars. Back to Payton. 1 minute 29 left in the first half of basketball. From 7, and another basket for Cleveland. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Terry, guarded by Payton. Here's the pick. To the right side. Here's Terry. To Portis. Here's Noah. Allen outside. Pass to Terry. Here's Hagan. 7 points in the game. The shot by Terry, no good. Here's Dumars. Back to Payton. Here's Lucas, defended by Portis. And no good, trying to use the glass. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Terry, pass to Hagan. And he was camped in the lane there. Gets a 3-second call. And the Cavaliers making a change here. 11 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Boosie. The three. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Sixers on top, leading by a point. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Once they gain position underneath the backboard, it's hard to push them out of there.
And even when they don't have position, they have guys who will knife in and steal.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
Looking at Philadelphia, I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Here's Hardaway. We've got Edwards. And it's Hardaway in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for your Sixers, Amari Stoudemire, taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Payton passes to Reed. Here's Dumars, guarded by Edwards. Lets it fly. Dumars misses.
You've got to love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Payton with a steal. Fast break, Cleveland. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dumars has got 8.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
To Hardaway. Oh, and makes it with a kiss. Hardaway's got his third basket on the night right there.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And that one's good. He's got 13.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room and had it.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. Boy, that's a terrific start right there. Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
Cavaliers trail by 3. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Bleague passes to Pippen. That misses. And a chance to tie it. Philadelphia's got 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Shoots it from the high post. Hardaway, no good. For Cleveland, they've got 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Right wing. Here's Dumars. And he hits it to tie the game. Dumars has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Let's show some brotherly love to your 76ers youth dance team.
Here's Stoudemire. Outside Edwards. 3-pointer. And Reed pulls it down. Reed's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Pippen. Now we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. For the lead. And he lays it in. Pippen's got 15 points.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
one for three. And Reed pulls it down. Reed's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Pippen. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
That's his first personal foul.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made one and missed one.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Scottie Pippen. At the line for one,
76ers trail by 5. That's to Stoudemire. Lead against Hardaway. Here's Stoudemire. Shot to stop the run. Hagan's shot is good. 9 points in the game.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Lead against Hardaway. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Dumars misses. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Kicks it out to Hardaway. 6 to shoot. He's off on that one. Good D by Payton. The Cavaliers lead by 3. Pass to Dumars. Back to Payton. It's Reed, high post. Cleveland again missing. The 76ers have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And here's Edwards outside. Edwards making it look so easy for me.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to review the game plan. And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. Outside. Pass to Boosie. There's a screen. Outside Hart for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Josh Hart, an improving three-point shooter. If he gets consistent from here, look out.
76ers trail by 3. Here's Terry. 5 points in the game. And he gets that one. Terry's got 7 points.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Allen against McCollum. Pass to Boosie. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
that's his second.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Here's Terry. 7 points in the game, and so it looks like it'll be a Philadelphia ball. Pulls it down.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Down low. Oh, deflected. Here's Terry to the middle. Here's Allen. Misses the baby hook.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
It's hauled in by the Sixers.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
left in the third quarter. Portis the screen. Here's Terry. Just 4 to shoot. The Sixers with another miss. Cleveland leading by 3. Hart from long range. Thompson pulls it in. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Pass to Terry. From the arc. Yes. And a nice assist from Thompson. Terry's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Lucy passes to Brooks. To the inside. Here's Terry. He's got 10 to the paint. Allen with it. For the lead. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Inside. And that one's good for Brooks. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
A throwback wing. Dylan Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
On the wing, Thompson. To the middle. Here's Terry. And the layup is good. Terry's got 12 points.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. McCollum against Allen. Brooks outside. Down low. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Woo-wee. What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a stop. Hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that fact.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And he makes both free throws.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Fires away from way outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. It's all tied in Philadelphia. And when we return, we'll get the... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
When you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver it, and he did just that.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th. They've got Dylan Brooks. And it's Pippen in at the small forward position.
Joe Dumars, Gary Payton.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Boy, not on the same page there. In a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Stoudemire. Right side, Edwards. And that misses. That would have put him up. Here's Payton. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Assistant, Scottie Pippen.
The Sixers trailing. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Edwards. Just take the lead. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Well, what a good looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Dumars passes to Pippen. Here's Dumars. Deflected. Brooks against Edwards. Thompson outside. Back to Edwards. Hardaway on the wing. And there's the screen. Clock at 6. Inside. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Dumars. Drives to the hoop. And he gets the bucket. Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Edwards, a pass to Hardaway. Lets it go from deep. Cavaliers with a rebound. Pippen's got 4 rebounds in the game.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Philadelphia's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Pass to Stoudemire. Edwards looking it over. Ooh, the finish inside by Edwards.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
Here's Dumars. Back to Payton. Here's Pippen, defended by Thompson. Shot blocked. Pass to Stoudemire. Back to Thompson. Parked it down low that time. Waiting for the 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
For Cleveland, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Here's Lucas. Here's Pippen. Rebound by the 76ers. Gilmore's got rebound number 8 now. To the middle.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the 76ers.
What a performance for beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it. Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Back to Edwards. That one's good. 7 for 10 now. Cavaliers trail by 4. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He laid into the team about being over-aggressive. He said, quote, "You're letting them get to the line as much as they want. We've got to dial back some of the physicality because it's getting us in trouble. Guys, let's see if they can ease up here."
Allie, thank you. Here's Dumars. Pass to Reed. Now here's Payton, defended by Hardaway. Oh, it's stolen. Now here's Edwards. Dumars grabs the miss. Cavaliers trail by 4. Outside Payton. Here's Dumars.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
That's his first personal foul.
First team fouls.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Good on both. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside Edwards. Pass to Stoudemire. Back to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. And Reed pulls it down. Reed's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Boosie. Pippen, pass to Boosie. To tie it up, pass to Reed. That one's good. This game is all even.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Here's Gilmore. Edwards for 3. And Reed pulls it down. Here's Pippen. The putback. It's good.
And that's great work on the glass. That kind of hustle play can energize your team.
the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Dubars. Ty Edwards. And a hand on it. And they get it back. And Lucas gets it to go. 76ers trail by 4. And he's going for the lob.
Some passing dive from the Anthony Edwards. Every year gets better as a player.
The Cavaliers shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Boosie passes to Pippen. Now Reed. Here's Dubars. Oh, good D by Edwards. It's Edwards with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Higgins pass to Edwards. Cavaliers with a rebound. Here's Dubars. The layup off target.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know what? They keep calling on somehow, and they're simply trying to get him out of this spot.
Here's Edwards. Outside one there. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a corner.
You have to try to make something happen. But have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Now, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pippen pass to Boosie. Here's Dubars. Running by Edwards. To the inside.
And if you can't force the turnover, that's not a bad foul.
Can't get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second and 2 is good. And that gives him a lead.
Yet he gets them to lead at the free throw line despite the one miss.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. How do you think this is going to play out?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Now, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up a play to make it happen.
Ty Edwards to the paint. It's Gilmore. Missed it. They're signaling for a review of the last second buzzer beater. Boy, this game hangs in the balance of this review now. And no, the basket will not count. This game is over.
Oh my! Talk about a heartbreaking loss. Just nailed the amazing buzzer beater, and then it's taken away.
And so the big win by Cleveland in a tight game. And this was an emotional win for them.
Basketball man. Here on Openng.
putting in all that offseason work.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Jalen Suggs is out there. And it's Johnson, and there's Carter. And it's Thurman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. Johnson sends the screen for Carter. No good from outside.
And they had some box coverage that turned into no cover.
Here's Petrovic from outside off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue this.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Toronto. Orson the pass to Malone. Johnson outside. Gasol a screen on Carter. Here's Johnson down to 5 on the shot clock. Gasol no good. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from DP. Pass to Thurman. Rejected by Gasol. Looks it up from 17. The rebound by Johnson.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Suggs kicks to Carter. They set the screen. Inside. Here's Thurman. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Detroit with the ball. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. The Pistons working the ball around now. To the inside. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Nice use of the pick. Suggs knew where he wanted to go with the ball and got it there.
Pass to Petrovic. Johnson with a screen on Suggs. Petrovic with the pass to Malone. Johnson outside. Here's Gasol. It's deflected.
I'm not sure another player combines defense and offense as well as the only reason he doesn't get more blocks is because so many guys are afraid to bring the ball anywhere near him. And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Gasol passes to Malone. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
And always been a next-level passer at his position. Love watching Gasol involve his teammates and get them right.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Looking for a breather. And maybe there's one or two things to talk about.
We're here now to see the numbers for Jalen Suggs. Some last season stats for him. He was around 12 points per game last year. 2 assists and 3 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Yeah, you need someone who can organize that second unit and keep things moving along. A tremendous asset, highly valued by a coaching staff.
And the Raptors with the ball, firing the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. And that one is good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Spoke earlier with Darko Rajakovic. Now he's worried it's going to be one of those nights where Donovan Mitchell just goes off. He told me it's like guarding a ticking time bomb. You never know when he's going to blow up, but they're anticipating it. So coach is expecting the best out of his team. The worst.
Okay, David, thanks.
And what do you like about Gasol? He can put up big numbers, but he also does the little things that don't really show up on the stat sheet.
So he gets them both. He's done since 2009. The Pistons have just 2 playoff appearances.
Yeah, that's true, Kevin. And they got swept in both of those playoff appearances. They haven't won a playoff game since 2008. And with all the lottery picks they've made recently, their fans are itching to see some progress.
And here is Johnson after Jalen Suggs made that last three-pointer. This all setting the pick for Malone. Driving inside. Second chance shot. And there's the nice layup by Gasol.
Well, look, he struggled so far, but maybe that basket is all he needs to get done.
Johnson outside. To the middle. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 3 assists tonight.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth.
Timeout.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. Number 1, the Raptors.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
Sigma the pass to Hart. To the paint. It's stolen by Johnson. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
The Raptors have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Ellis outside. 3-pointer. It's good from long range. 6 changes at the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Anderson against Harper. Down low. Here's Kessler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. There's a lot to like about the game of Stephon Kessler.
His size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Like 14 wins last season. Franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 20 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
Here's Johnson after Chris Mullins scored. McHale with a screen on Hook. On the wing, Johnson, defended by Mullins. It's rebounded by DeBush. Here's with the lead. Harper up top. This one for 3. Rebounded by McHale.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backcourt.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Ellis against Iverson. Ellis with the block. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Here's Johnson. He has yet to score. Over Mullen. Shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, credit the defense there. Bothered him enough that he couldn't get it to go down.
Mullen passes to Hart. To Busher with it. Shot clock at 6. Outside Mullen. Launches it. Connects from 3-point range. Mullen's got 5 points so far.
And this is where Mullen is most dangerous. A consistent 3-point shooter with textbook form.
The Busher against McHale. Now, here's the Busher. Guarded closely. Harper against Iverson. Harper kicks to Mullen. Here's Sigma. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the first. And here is Iverson. Shoots over Harper. Another miss by Iverson. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Raptors. They lead by 5. We'll be back shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the Raptors here so far in this one?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Johnson is out there with Carter. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Suggs. And it's Thurman in at the 5.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Johnson, the pass to Gasol. Up and in on the way. Gasol's got the lead back up to 5 now for the Raptors.
And that's your all-star center. Gasol making a play. He gives this team a lot of size and a lot of toughness on both ends.
To the inside. Here's Thurman. Mitchell trying to free himself.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Outside Gasol. Pass to the Bush. Back to Gasol. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gasol's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, we may see Gasol all over the court, but he's still best inside. Has an array of post moves, plus a beautiful touch.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Auburn. What's the latest, David?
Thanks. Obviously, the Pistons have made a long two seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once proud franchise's history. That counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they had. It's pretty clear that this could be a long road to redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you. Johnson with a screen on Suggs. Petrovic with the pass to Malone. Johnson with it. Picked up by Suggs. Shoots the 3. Johnson can't get it to go. Pistons trail by 3. Carter with the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Carter's got his second bucket tonight. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation.
Harrison, no good. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Pistons. Mitchell passes the Carter. Fires for 3. A rebound by Gasol. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep over the shot. Pass to Malone. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Malone's got 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Mitchell kicks to Johnson. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Buries the long-range jumper. Carter's got a double triple for the second now for the Pistons. Toronto trailing. Johnson outside. Basket good.
It could just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Mitchell with the bounce pass. Here's Carter. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Johnson against Carter. To the paint. It's intercepted. From deep. And another 3 for Detroit.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Outside, Malone. Johnson, the pass to Johnson. This all is screen on Mitchell. Here's Johnson. Back in off the glass. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Carter outside.
Toronto foul.
So it's both teams making substitutions
That's
here.
his first personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Johnson sets the screen for Suggs. Shoots over Johnson. And it's Suggs missing. The Raptors have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Pass to Malone. Now here's Johnson. Malone, a screen on Suggs. Back to Malone. That's snapped in by Malone.
That's just an unfair advantage. Magic standing at 6'9", with the way he handles the basketball, creates huge matchup problems in that pick and roll.
Johnson dishes to Carter. Here's Castle. Toronto grabs the miss. Johnson inside. Covered by Johnson. Johnson, good. Johnson's got 6 points.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they need to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Ellis is kept in for Toronto. Harper comes in for Magic Johnson. Then for the Pistons, Daniel Gafford comes in for Johnson. And Allen Iverson is subbed in for Jalen Suggs. Carter outside. Driving the lane. Here's Gafford. Oh, and it looks like it's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the
That's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Johnson is checked in for Detroit. Malone outside. Rejected by McHale. Now here's Iverson. Defense is right there. Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coach, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Ball's not loose and stolen by Iverson. The finish. Drops in the breakaway lane. Iverson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pistons. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Detroit.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
They double team Ellis to the wing right side. Pass to Sigma. Rejection by Gafford. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. Six to shoot. Iverson against Harper.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
Can't connect from short range. Iverson against Harper. Another miss by Iverson.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Mullen passes to Sigma. There's the triple. Kevin McHale pulls it in. Pistons leading by 4. Here's Here's Castle. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
The assist.
Bigger guard. 6'6" Castle can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Iverson against Harper. Left side, Moan. Pass to the Bush. Now Ellis. They need this one. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Johnson kicks to Iverson. For this screen on Harper. Floats one. And so is Detroit into the third inning, standing at 6 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside. That's where they've got their best production tonight. Right back after this break.
Fans, direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans. Half-court shot from the Bleague. Nice try. It's all good. One more time. A round of applause for the participants.
They're playing too casual, not being aggressive, not getting to the line. They're doing some other things well, but not that.
You know what I'm looking. And guys, let's take a moment to recognize the top. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Look at Vince Carter in this game. I mean, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Malone is out there with Gasol. Then it's Magic Johnson. Then there's Petrovic. And it's Harrison into the three, the small forward. Gets the ball starting the second half for Rajakovic.
Thurman is an intimidating presence in center. He's athletic, strong, and an elite defender. Also determined to attack the glass.
And he sinks the second. Raptors trail by 7. Pass to Petrovic. Back to Johnson. Inside. Got a piece of it. Malone's got 10 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Pass to Carter. The inside shot. Nice touch on the bank shot. Carter's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Pistons.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's Harrison. Covered by Mitchell. But Trey. Harrison, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Suggs. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And when you look at Suggs' numbers, here's a guy who has really improved his shooting.
Gasol is screen on Mitchell. Here's Harrison. And here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. Johnson with the block. Johnson gets the bucket.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Johnson finds Gasol. Here's Petrovic. Johnson with a screen on Suggs. Here's Petrovic. He's covered by Suggs. That one's in there. The Detroit Leaders cut to just 9 points on the basket for Petrovic.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Thurman passes to Mitchell. It's good.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. He gets overlooked, and he's also a skilled passer. So another Mitchell is finding points up, and that's the last guy you want to defend inside. Malone is just too good.
The Raptors shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
But do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
It's great being with
Likewise.
And superb job by Gasol. Brilliant at breaking down the defense with that passing ability.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Carter. Three-pointer. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was out.
And that one's good by Petrovic.
And right there is the difficulty in defending Petrovic. And he can burn you from deep as well as off the dribble.
To the middle. Here's Carter. And Carter with the dunk.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Johnson against Carter. Here's Petrovic. And good coming out the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 4 assists in the game. Suggs looking around. Johnson sets the screen for Suggs. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's trail by 4. Pass to Harrison. To Johnson. Good ball movement there by the Raptors. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jalen Suggs.
You talk about a tough cover. Petrovic just keeps himself in excellent condition and knows how to change pace there to drop out.
The first free throw is good. And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent.
Timeout.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Mullins checked in for Petrovic. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scores in the NBA from last year's campaign. You take a look at Gafford, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
He didn't miss many easy chances last year, and he made the most of the tough ones as well. What a fantastic percentage.
Johnson, the pass to McHale. Harper against Iverson. Back to McHale. Here's Castle. Detroit, no good that time either.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Mullen passes to Harper. Gets the front of the rim and out.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Here's Johnson. Hits from the high post. Johnson's got his first points of the night. Here's Harper. Still yet to score. Pass to Mullen from about 19 feet. And he knocks down the jumper.
The movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
McHale outside. Allen Iverson on the They grab their own miss. Here's DeBusschere. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It goes on Kevin McHale.
Hard-nosed and tenacious. Big D crashes that offensive glass. One way he loves to get his points.
Third team foul. At the line for your...
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Pistons. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam King. Iverson against Harper. Toronto looks to get off the shot. Second shot opportunity. Sit down, no good. Detroit has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Johnson outside. Gafford sets the pick for Johnson. And there's another one for the Pistons.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Harper against Iverson. It's stolen by McHale. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by DeBusschere. It's to Harper. On the wing, Mullen. Lets it go from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got 3 assists in the game. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Harper against Iverson. And it's Harper with the rebound. Mullen against Johnson. Mullen's shot is off. Fires from way outside. And the last second attack is not going for it. The third quarter comes to a close and a battle brings it to a tie. We'll be back shortly. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The Raptors shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Carter is out there with Johnson. And it's Mitchell. Then there's Suggs. And it's Thurman in at the 5. Detroit's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Mitchell kicks to Suggs. No good on the 3. Suggs has gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. To the inside. Here's Malone. And Malone with the stop.
What I appreciate about Malone is he just understands his strengths and is incredible at playing too.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Lets it go. Misses the jumper. Lakers with the lead. Gasol set the pick for Johnson. For Suggs. Johnson's shot is off. The Pistons shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Inside. Here's Petrovic. He's guarded by Johnson. Johnson outside. To the paint. Here's Malone. That's in. Coming off the assist from Johnson. Malone's got 4 this quarter.
Watch Malone. He just loves the challenge on a nightly basis.
J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He begged his players to keep it simple out there. He told them 1 possession at a time. Don't look at the scoreboard. What's most important is running our plays and being aggressive defensively. We'll see if they can follow that game plan. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Raptors moving the ball around. Here's Petrovic. He's covered by Suggs. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Mitchell passes to Furman. He's goes in for the top.
And ball handlers like Mitchell really elevate your offense. It's his precision passing to pass the basketball at the right time. Really a terrific ability.
Harrison, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right on it. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without a foul.
Here's Malone. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. And a chance now to look at the schedule coming up for the Toronto Raptors. On Tuesday, they'll head out on the road and face the Cavaliers in Cleveland. And then on Monday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them.
And for their matchup with the Celtics, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
Carter for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 5 assists tonight.
And that's another 3. And if really, if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out here like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real basketball.
Here's Johnson. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
The sheer size of Magic, we don't see it ever with guys running the offense.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Petrovic. Outside, Malone. There he goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Carter outside. Johnson sets the screen for Carter. Off target from 3-point range. Toronto's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Petrovic with the pass to Bissell. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Harrison. Good looking screen by Gasol. Just fired to shoot. Traps in the train. Harrison's got the lead up to 5 now for the Raptors.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc in the second half?
It's tipped. And here's Carter. Johnson with the block. Down low. Here's Harrison.
More damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Again, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Suggs, 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Well, he's got that clutch gene in him. Suggs digging deep when they need him.
Johnson against Carter. From downtown. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, after he scored his first half, he's turning things around here. Looking much more aggressive.
And timeout call by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Here's Mitchell. Shoots over Malone. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts. Getting far fewer shots today
rim, no good. Pistons trail by 8. Carter for 3. Nailed from the three-point line. Carter's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Pistons. Here's the Raptors with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Carter against Johnson. Gasol screen on Carter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The officials are all over them.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
Taking care of business at the line, converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
Here's Carter. Yes, that goes in. Carter's got 14 points now in the second half.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got zero quitting.
Here's Malone. Good as Johnson with the assist. That's it. Johnson's got his 7th assist here tonight. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Carter. Blanketed on the lead, fights to the rim for the win. And that's now 30 points for Vince Carter.
Well-aimed pass by Suggs. On time and on target to a ready shooter.
Malone races to the shot and finished off by Gasol.
Assist from his teammate after that.
Detroit's got the free throw shot 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. There's the pick. Outside Carter. That's hauled in by the Raptors. Petrovic with the pass to Johnson. To the inside. Here's Gasol. The pass was put in just the right spot. And now it's a 9-point Raptor lead. There's 37 seconds left in the game. Carter right side. Oh, and here comes Johnson. Oh!
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And so Toronto takes this one up by a big margin.